There's a beautiful moment in the afternoon where the sun glances across the facade of the building and the tones, the ochres, the warmth, the glow of the gold in areas. It's almost like it draws you in. Because the cliff is such a strong and dominant part of this precinct, we really wanted to draw upon those colour palettes, but down even to brass detailing and the warmth and the timber that we've used is spotted gum. You can actually then sort of sit here and not just feel a connection through the warmth and care of it, but actually through the way that it's detailed and crafted, so that as you sort of sit, you actually see that someone's cared. You're significant in yourself. You've been made for a purpose, and that here you have an opportunity to sort of experience that in the way that space is cared and crafted for you. Every single apartment has been cared about. Often what you'll see is, one bedroom apartments which are just boxes. What we said is every single space within this building is going to be cared about equally. What we were really excited about was that DevCorp understood that right from the beginning, and so we began actually designing the one bedroom, and what we really wanted to do was test, is there a new planning arrangement that we could explore here? We did view studies of what it would look like, and we modelled it in 3D, and what it would look like as you arrive and open the door. Even down to the door swing, we were actually considering, okay, if we swing it different ways, what does that do in terms of the view and the experience of moving through? What we really wanted you to experience was essentially like you're living in a penthouse. It just happens to be a one bedroom penthouse. The typical approach is your kitchen, dining, living and your balcony at the end. What we wanted to do was slide the balcony away, almost take it away for a moment, so that when you experience the arrival into your space, now you're actually looking through the whole apartment with floor-to-ceiling glass, as often you would in a penthouse. So as you come through, the first thing that you see is the view out, whether or not that's to a landscape or to the city or to the river. Your living, dining spaces are larger. You actually got a longer apartment now, and your facade now of the living space is doubled because of the balconies. Your living is actually now much more grand as a one-bedroom apartment. Each apartment is unique, but all of them are very special, and really we wanted that essentially a penthouse feel for every single space. Everyone is unique. The variety of unit types in this building is huge. Often what will happen is, as an architect, you'll design a building and you'll focus on the larger apartments, and they are an incredible opportunity in this building because they have taken what we sort of developed in the smaller spaces and brought them to their full fruition in larger spaces. So then as we actually then began to develop the 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom and the penthouses on top, we took that planning arrangement of sliding the balcony to the side so that everybody as they come in every apartment has this opportunity of the feeling intimacy and compression of the initial threshold across into a more open living dining space with the grandeur out to the context beyond. And then with the 2 bedrooms, we looked at each location within the building, different orientations, and in some we actually separated the bedrooms apart so that they had the opportunity for one to engage out through the balcony and one through a facade, the glass, so that they actually gave privacy. The 3 bedrooms again are very special, and what we really began to test here and look for an opportunity was how could we arrange a 3-bedroom, whether or not it's on the terrace, to those positioned in corner sites within the actual building and then moving up to the penthouses. So those living spaces now begin to expand out. The balconies begin to sort of still slid to the side to give you that extra width of your facade. But the way that they now engage within that living space in the kitchen, because of the additional area that those spaces have, really begin to develop that idea to its full potential. And the way that we've arranged the bedrooms within there is to actually provide intimacy for the main bedroom and the ensuite connected through to those other 2 bedrooms, connecting as more communal type space, but connecting back into the living.